Welcome back for a new episode from On Down the Road Productions. Terry here. This episode we are checking out a 2025 Toyota FR86 with an amazing price point for what it offers. So let's get into this video and here we go. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome back for a new episode from On Down the Road Productions. I have been guilty of calling this car an F86 because of my Air Force experience. Back in the day, way before I was in the Air Force, there was a fighter used in the Korean War and up and through the mid-60s called the F86 Sabre. And it got me thinking that this car is a lot like the F86. Low, sleek, fast, deadly, built to win. This one has an automatic, not the manual transmission, but you can manual shift the automatic. Of course, the automatic carries a price premium. Before we get deeper into this very cool car, I'll give you guys some driving impressions. We'll talk about its price from a consumer point of view, balanced against inflation, and what's reasonable out there to pay for a car right now. I know vehicles are just way too expensive. It would be funny if, you know, I finally did a video where I get pulled over. Remember, now that I'm on it, this is a great topic. You can say to an officer, I don't answer questions unless my attorney's present. Say it very respectfully, because as soon as you're pulled over, you're under investigation by a police officer. And this includes being on a motorcycle. If you get pulled over and you get questions like, where are you going? Officer, respectfully, I don't answer questions without my attorney present. Every question you get, what do you do for a living? Where are you going? Officer, respectfully, I don't answer questions without my attorney present. The other thing is that, you know, when they say, hey, can I have your ID, proof of insurance? Give it to them. Let's get into this video. Let's have a good video and let's talk more about this great car. I like to do these out the view window. So the car is actually built really good. There's no wind noise coming in. You are getting, when you drive this with the dual exhaust performance option on the car, it does make some noise and you can definitely hear it in the car. Very nice to drive. Now, it is like driving a go-kart. You're very low to the ground. You want to approach intersections like you would on a motorcycle because people just don't see you. Literally everything you go by is higher off the ground than this car. So this is my best example of how low this car sits to the ground versus what's in front of you. You just want to be careful in traffic. So when you go through intersections, take your foot off the gas, drive invisible because you don't want someone to turn into you in this car. You are low to the ground. Some of you guys may know that I think about 2 years ago, I did a post on our community section for On Down the Road Production stating that why buy an expensive Harley Davidson motorcycle when you can buy this? At that time, you could get into, and I think you still can get into an FR86 for $31,000 to $33,000. This is obviously going to have way better resale value than a Harley Davidson. Harley Davidsons are, if you just buy them new, they're 80% bikes. You still have to put a lot of money into them to get the performance where it should be and get them where you want them to be. And then you're looking at a $40,000 to $45,000 bike really quick. They lose money, they depreciate in value quicker than the anchor on the Titanic. This car makes more sense to me over a motorcycle given its price point. It gives Toyota quality, the high resale value, good resale value over a motorcycle, especially if you already own a motorcycle. So these are just things to think about. Attached a camera outside of the car. This could be cool. So we're going through some curves now and I'll match up the film with this. Here we go. I'm going to get into it. This is amazing. right now the sticker price is around $37,000. And let's tackle some turning here. Mr. NASCAR is here. Whoa, boy. Whoa. Okay, you want this car. No one better call me a fanboy. I got called a fanboy on my trail hunter walk around. Nobody else makes this kind of car for this kind of money. Here we go. Little brake here. Wow. All I can say is that all-wheel drive in the GR gives you a bit more confidence in turns like this. I want them both now. I win the lottery, I'll buy them both. Wow. Okay, I got slower traffic in front of me. Obviously, the ergo on this car is excellent. Excellent ergo. And I can't believe I'm putting my $1,000 camera outside the car for this. But hey man, what you gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna slow down here. I want these cars to get way in front of me. I'm just gonna hold on, people. Okay, ready? We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, this is what you want to drive to work. Why would you buy any other vehicle but this to drive to work? It's got a great ride too. Totally great ride in this car. I mean, the suspension is firm, but it is a sports car. My biggest takeaway right now is that this is a smaller car and it's low to the ground. So don't expect people to see you like they would in a car that sits higher off the ground, especially coming up to intersections and turns. Yeah, you want this car. You do. Let's think about what you could buy other than this car. A Mustang with an EcoBoost 4-cylinder. No, you want this car. You totally want this car. I mean, the value proposition in reality on this car with a discount, I already know Craig will discount the car for me or for you. So again, you know, Craig's information, contact information will be in the video for sure. Why not get a car like this and have fun on your drive to work? With killer gas mileage. You know, we'll talk about the window sticker and fuel economy numbers very soon. I love the no nonsense, very, very sporty IP. I love the ergo, and I love the fact that I can, at 6'1", be comfortable in this car. We're about to pull up on the spot I used in Leonard, this gas station that was constructed, I believe, in 1939. The very last BP gas station constructed in that castle design. I win the lottery, I'll buy that gas station too, just to bring it back to life and turn it into a destination stop for auto guys and motorcycle guys. If I had the money, I would do that. And, you know, even though the ride is firm, I like the ride. I would say I like the ride maybe better than I do in the Corolla GR. They found me. All right. Okay guys, let's get outside and talk about the car's design, and we can check out the engine sound with the hood up. I think you've already heard the engine sound with me driving away, and let's go from there. All right, let's go. This is amazing. This portion of the video, we're going to talk about design language, and aesthetics. So here we go. Obviously, this is a nice blue color, a great looking front end, definitely a poor man's Porsche. Here you've got GR badging and chin scoops that let air in for the brakes. So this car has very good front end language, is very sporty, beautiful hood. The gaps here are perfect. No issues with the gaps on this car at all. Can walk around here, come up this way. Yeah, definitely a poor man's Porsche, and actually a better deal than a motorcycle purchase in our opinion. Classy, good looking car. Great build quality here. Black mirrors. Can you believe it? They're not blue, so the black mirrors definitely set off the design. You've got a beautiful door curvature right here. See, American manufacturers don't think of this. Here they curve the door out for entry and exit. I think on an American car you'd see a straight line here, and then the quarter panel after that. Well done. Let's do a door thunk test. And this is what you see when you get a car like this. Just a really good interior with excellent seating, high quality Toyota feel, and craftsmanship quality to all the switchgear. One thing on this car, the seats are manual. They're not power. You don't need power seats in this car. Here you can see the dead pedal. I love this. The automatic transmission looks like a manual transmission. I did a double take when I first got in the car. Let me come back this way. The back seat is cramped. It's good for children. That's all I would leave the back seat for, but still a pretty cool looking back seat. And visibility, even with the rear spoiler on this car, is really good when you're driving it. Let me come this way. Yeah, I would definitely weigh axle this car, especially through these areas. You don't want it to rust. I left my outside camera mounting on the car. This is really nice here. Good quarter view. I love high quality tail lights. Black on top, look very chiseled. Here's your dual exhaust that sounds like $1 million right there. Really well done on the GR86 badging. And you know, you're looking at this car with me and you're going, hey, it's a sports car. Well, actually, it's borderline economy car that packs a lot of value and performance for the punch. And if you're getting something to drive to work, this is what you get to drive to work in. Literally. Here are the brakes that blew me away. Just beautiful brakes on this car. Very clean design. Michelin performance tires. I want to give you guys this view here, this long view. I love this car. You really don't need to buy a Porsche when something like this is available on the market. Here, right here, up through here. This is cool. Flows really nice. I wish they offered a sunroof on the FR86 and they don't. The car definitely needs a sunroof. That being said, this roof area is concave and really nice. And you got your shark fin there, which it looks really good. So let's look in the front wheel well. Again, you can see these standard brakes are just amazing on this car. Yeah, for the money, what you're getting with this car, you're not going to beat it. So between both this FR86 and a 2025 Corolla GR, both cars are amazing values at the prices they're being sold for. They should be more popular. All right, here's the part of the video where we listen to the motor with the hood up. So let's go around, open the hood, and I'll start the car up. Here's our start procedure. This looks really good here. I actually like it here. There's no confusing this with the radio controls or anything, and it just looks high-end. Another comment I want to make is that the air conditioning in this car is not overworked and does a heck of a job. It's on auto. You can hear the AC start to blow in the background, but I'm going to let it go. It's a hot day. Just a great dashboard. The ergo on this car is really well too. I don't know why ergo's been hit and miss on new Toyota products. This car has good ergo. A feature I really liked is this. When the doors are unlocked, you can see the locking switch here. Watch this. It just comes around and remains flush. See that? I'll do it again. That's very innovative. These handles to open and close the door too are really well done too. I just don't see you scratching up the door panels on this car. You've got this really nice material here and here over the IP. And here's a good view here. You can see those speakers in the corners right there. And you've got a good overhead console here with a few things in it for your map lights and other things. And here's a view down. I found the ergo to be excellent, right? And this transmission shifts like $1 million. And here's the manual mode you can use, or you can just leave it and drive. Drive's all you need. This switchgear here, this toggle switchgear, is excellent. Has a great quality feel to it. So, you know, you're spending mid-30s for this car and nothing about it feels cheap. And I think that gets lost in the wash. Obviously the rear seat is small. You can get kids back there or your pet. But if it's just you and you're single, or it's just you and your wife and you haven't had kids yet, you buy this car, you keep it when you have your kids and park it and have it for you and your wife to take out and enjoy, and maybe get a Corolla 4-door or something, or something more suitable for the baby life. But even this car will work with a baby seat in the back and children 1 to 4 years old, 5 years old very easily. I would rather have this than any other car in the market right now. It is less expensive than a Corolla GR, which is also amazing. So between this and the Corolla GR, totally worth a buy, 120%. And you've got paddle shifters right here you can use. And you know, this is the kind of car you can take out on a track day, which is super cool too. Okay, let me open the hood and we'll walk out and listen to that engine sound. It's running right now. To open the hood, you just pull that right there. It's not up underneath here. Again, great design execution to place it there versus here. Come up here, the hood's popped up, and let's just walk out here, walk around. So the car does sit low to the ground. I kind of like that. It forces you to lift yourself up when you get out of the car. So this guy just went by and he was looking at it. Everybody that has gone by has looked at this car. It's an attention getter. Do that. Okay, we got to deal with a prop rod. Hold on, people. Prop rod. Boxster 4-cylinder. And this sounds really good. Why can't the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engines in the 4Runner and Land Cruiser sound better than they do right now? I will forgive this car for not having gas struts to keep the hood open. I will. You've got some sound deadening information here. What a cool looking motor too. Right there, your Boxster, Toyota G45, and it also has Subaru badging on it. It's a good motor, people. Excellent motor. Here you can see how the battery's placed for weight distribution. And you can get in here and get to some things on your own, so I've got a great suspicion you can work on this car as well. So it sounds great. Let's do our door thunk test again. We'll do it on this door. Sounds really good. And watch the window. It lowers when you open the door just a little bit, and when you close the door, it comes up. Right there. And let's talk about the window sticker. We have a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder Boxster, dual overhead cam, 16 valve, 228 horsepower motor, a 6-speed electronically controlled auto transmission with paddle shifters, McPherson strut front suspension, multi-link rear suspension, 18-inch wheels, and a Torsen limited slip differential on the rear. The interior has dual zone auto AC, heated ultra suede front seats with leather bolsters, 2+2 seating with folding rear seats. It has the GR86 audio 8-inch touchscreen with 8 speakers and an amplifier. It has the GR Performance dual exhaust in black, which you could skip. It is $1,700. That would bring the price of this car down to $32,000 very quickly, or you can keep the exhaust, which I think we would do. The all-weather matte package, you could skip too and buy those aftermarket on your own. The MSRP on this car is $35,699. It has a processing and handling fee of $11.95, and the suggested retail price is $36,894. Combined fuel economy, and I believe it for this car, is 24 miles to the gallon, 21 city, 30 highway. I think you're more likely to be between 20 and 21 with this car because you're going to want to get into it and drive it hard. And this car, best point of all, is made in Japan. Another great thing about this car is the audio system and setup. I've had so much fun listening to the radio in Sirius XM while I drive. It's just like that perfect harmonic balance you get in so few cars unless you spend tons of money. I know you guys will trust me when I say the audio system in this car is really, really nice. Time to wrap up this video. Is this car a lease or a buy? Is the Toyota FR86 2025 automatic with factory dual exhaust a lease or buy? We're giving this car a buy for sure. So you can buy this car, hang on to it, get your money back, take care of it, have a fun car for life. Definitely the kind of car you want to buy, pay off, keep in your garage until you retire. It's that kind of car. The Boxster engine does nothing but impress. The handling, braking, and ergonomics are first rate. Definitely, again, from On Down the Road Productions, we give this car a buy. If you'd like to buy the car, call Craig. He'll take good care of you. I'm sure there's a discount off the price. I know I'd buy it right now, waiting to pay off my 4Runner. That said, thank you for your time in watching this episode. We totally appreciate you here at On Down the Road Productions. If you can, check us out on TikTok. We just started up there. You can follow us on TikTok and Instagram. We are on your side. We are zero bull, zero shill reviews. And at that point, I like to say, push forward, keep persevering. Life's not fair. If you get knocked down, get back up. We think of you. We care about what's happening out there. We are consumers too. Until next episode, do the best you can, take care of yourself, and God bless. Thank you.